Hello, welcome back to Fitness Friday with Johnny Tiger. The date is March 7th, 2025. So, this will be the first Fitness Friday we do since I returned from my vacation. Now I'm feeling all out of shape and a little bit awkward. So, let's hope we don't embarrass ourselves too much today. Today, I'm going to show you guys two very basic dumbbell workout that a lot of you probably already know, but just in case that you're new to working out with a dumbbell, uh, or actually, sorry, barbell, not dumbbell, barbell. If you're new to a barbell, and these may be helpful. Okay. Now, first and foremost, when you are working with barbells, especially on your own, it's always better to do too little rather than too much. Too little just means you have to work a little bit extra hard and work a little bit longer. Too much means injuring yourself. And you know what? When you injure yourself because you want to lift uh, or press 100 pounds more than you think you should, then what's going to happen is you are unable to work out for the next week, next month, maybe for the rest of your life, depending on the injury. It is not worth it. So it's always better to aim a little bit low rather than too high when you're working on your own without someone to spot for you. The first exercise I'm going to show you guys tonight is the barbell row. Now, the barbell row is something that can be very difficult, very tough on the lower back because you have to maintain a forward bend in your hip, and a lot of the weight will be sort of supported by your lower back area. So this is definitely one of those exercises that you do not want to overdo. Otherwise, you won't be able to get out of bed tomorrow. To start, we're going to stand with feet shoulder width apart. The barbell is in front of our leg, almost as if we're ready to do a deadlift. We're going to hinge forward, bend at the hip, flex your knees slightly, grab the bar, and then we're going to stand back up. Now the bar is in front of my hip growing area. I'm holding the bar. This is our starting position, and then now we're going to go into our forward row. We're going to hinge forward at the waist and let the bar hang normally. It should be somewhere in front of my knee, like this. Keeping your back as straight as possible. Pull the bar back, bring your elbow toward the ceiling, and touch it to your chest, and then let it down. As you can see, I didn't load my bar a lot this time because I want to show you guys the form, and also, like I said, this is the first day back doing Fitness Friday. I do not want to injure myself. I'm going to do this again. This time we're going to turn to the profile. Standing, holding the bar in front of my hip. Now I'm going to hinge forward at the waist so the bar will hang freely at the end of my arm. And I pull the bar to my chest. Just like that. Honestly, because I didn't load the bar that much. So I'm not really feeling this in my lats or in my arm or in my shoulder as I should be. However, I am already feeling it in my lower back because of that forward leaning position. To alleviate the lower back discomfort, if you have a really tall stool or like a long foam roller, you can actually utilize that. So when you lean forward, you can rest your weight on it, and that will alleviate a lot of that lower back pain. That is one way to adapt this uh, technique. Another way to make this a little bit easier on your lower back is to have a stagger stand. Rather than having both feet uh, the equal distance and on the equal line, have one foot forward, one foot back. This way, your posture will be supported. Now, keep in mind, you want to make sure to do both sides. So if you, the first round you did left leg forward, then the second round you want to do a right leg forward. Otherwise, you may find yourself starting to look a little bit uneven. Next, I'm going to show you guys the standard barbell squat. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about how to modify it for those people who find it very uncomfortable like myself. When you do the standard barbell squat in the traditional way, you want to bring the barbell overhead, lower it carefully, lower the barbell behind your neck and let it rest on your traps. Your traps means the top of your shoulder. Okay, so kind of imagine where uh, an oxen would rest the harness when they're pulling the wagon. Okay, the back of the neck, the top of the trap. This is where you put the bar when you are doing your standard barbell squat. Keeping your hands on the bar, you're going to squat down as low as you can go, maintaining a nice upright posture, and then push up, and then we go down, and then we come up, and then we go down, and then we go up, and we go down, up, and we go down, up, just like that. Now, depending on how your body is built, uh, you may find this extremely uncomfortable. For me, because my hair is one thing, so it kept catching my hair, but also because at the back of my neck there is a very pronounced uh, lump of muscle and spine that when I rest the bar there, it almost feels like it's grating on bone. So to prevent that, I have to constantly engage my trap. I have to tighten my shoulder muscles so it will lift the bar up and away from my spine. Not very conducive to a nice relaxed posture, which is what you need when you're doing squats. So for those of you who have the same problem, that you find resting the bar behind your neck extremely uncomfortable, this is what you can do. There's two modifications you can do. Number one is you hold the bar behind your back. So I'm going to start with the bar just behind my legs. Okay? Bar behind my legs. Then I'm going to squat down and grip the bar and then I'm going to come up. So now I'm holding onto the bar, my legs shoulder feet apart, the bar's just behind my butt. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there, keep my arms straight. I'm going to squat down as low as I can. If I can actually place the barbell back on the ground or touching the ground, that's the best. But you don't need to go that low. Okay, so we're going to squat down and up, squat down and up, squat down and up, squat down and up, squat down and up. Just like that. Now, some people will find that is really hard to balance because there's a weight that's kind of constantly pulling you backward. Okay, and some people, they're not so flexible, and when their arm is back behind the hip like this, they're not comfortable. So if that is also a no-go for you, we'll go to the third way of doing this. Third way is to rack your barbell. What do I mean by racking? I mean to form a rack with your hand in front of your chest by having your palm facing yourself, opening your thumb away from your finger. So this, your finger, your thumb, and your fingers form a bracket for the bar to sit on. And you will just keep your elbow bent, keep the bar close to your throat or face like this, right? Like that. Okay? And now we do our squat. And for this one, if you are comfortable, squat down and touch your elbow to the top of your thigh. Up, 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 up. Just like that. So that's two modifications for your uh, barbell squat. And one suggested modification for your barbell row. Like I said, most of you probably know these already and a lot more than I do. But some of you that are new, hopefully this will be helpful. Now I'm going to terminate the video and go do the rest of my workout. Have a good workout, guys, and stay safe.